Now, I was going to do my intro outside the car, but it's English weather time and it's raining. So instead you're gonna see me straight away inside the car. But welcome back, and we're gonna look at more Temu stuff. Now, I haven't done this for a while and I haven't ordered any more things, but I was cleaning out the car the other day and I found a few things hanging around that I haven't actually tested yet or had a look at yet. So I thought, why not? Let's make a video. And most of the stuff's interior anyway, which is great because I don't want to be standing in the rain all day. So let's get straight into it. This is another like 5-6 things from Temu. Now, before we start on the actual car related stuff, this is a kind of car related thing, but I've got a pack of these cards here. This is all stuff once again that my parents actually got from Temu, so I'm not really sure about most of it. But here is a card that comes in there. I don't know if you can see that properly, but it says learn to park. You accidentally park like a booty hole and get help you need before becoming the everyone hates. So and there's a pack of them, so I guess you just put them underneath someone's windscreen wiper if they've parked like an anus, which is actually quite useful for where I live, because we do occasionally get people parking in front of us, parking around us, parking in our spots. So I'm going to keep these close by and hopefully not get beaten up if somebody sees me putting them on their car. But yeah, that little honourable mention, just something that I think is quite funny, and there is quite a few in there. So if you live around the Hertfordshire, Essex area and you see one of these, it wasn't me. You're going to see a bit of a trend on this video. I think it's going to be mostly light based, because you know me, I love my ambient lighting, and I love to try and get some that actually works. However, this first one, I don't understand it. So I've got the instructions, but they're all in Chinese and like German or Spanish, some other European language. It's solar paneled, and I think it's supposed to be a light, but it doesn't do anything. I've charged it, I've tried to do something with it, but now I've just got this little solar panel box in my car that doesn't do absolutely anything. So I'm not too sure. So whatever this is, it hasn't even got a name. It just came in like a plastic bag. 0 out of 5, because it just simply doesn't seem to do anything. It's just a box, just a waste of electricals. Now, here's a light thing I do quite like. So it's like it's a light bar, as you can see. It's like a little LED bar thing. One thing I really like about it is most of them, when they're stuck in place, we've got a magnetic back. However, neither side of it's adhesive, so you can't stick it to anything, but it does mean that you can connect the electric back to that and then obviously take it off and charge it, which I think is quite useful. I don't normally think that far through. There's actually some relatively far thought through things on this episode, which is hilarious to me, because normally when you buy stuff from our favorite Chinese supermarket, they don't often think about the things that they do. They just sort of throw it out there and hope for the best. I don't mind it. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's underneath the footwell. I've got to find a way of actually sticking it on, but it only turns on when it's like dark. So it's not solar powered exactly, but I think it's got some sort of infrared system. So when it sees it's dark, or when it doesn't get light hitting it, it turns on. So let me show you. So please ignore how gross it is down here. I need to clean my camera. But as you can see, when it's in the dark, it turns on. I mean, I guess it's good for like illuminating pedals if you don't know what pedal to press on. Otherwise, it's just sort of like chilling. There you go. And then it's the same down here as well. As soon as it goes into the dark, you get a little bit of light. It's quite cool. Yeah, it's not always 100% accurate, but there you go. That's something. I think it's decent, and I might put it down there, to be fair. I've got to find a way of sticking this on though. So if we're talking about lights today, this one gets a solid 3 out of 5. I think it's okay. It's not super bright. There's not really anything you can do with it. You can't change any options. You just plug it in, charge it, and then magnet it back on there, and it lights up the holes, because you know you need to look after your holes. So there's that. I don't know what to call it. It's called the LED light bar. 3 out of 5. On to the next thing. We're going to take a break for lights. We're going to do something else now, and then we're going to go back to lights. However, one thing to mention, with the light bar, you can change the color. It's not always purple. That's just my favorite color, so I made it purple for the process. Anyway, on to the next thing. Have you ever had Apple CarPlay and had nowhere to put your phone, and you know, when you have to brake, your phone slides off, or your phone sliding around, and you get bits and pieces? In this Seat Ibiza, there is nowhere to put anything. There's as far as storage in the front goes, you get your door cards, which I fill up with mostly rubbish and stuff anyway, and then you get a tiny bit of storage down the front that I'm not going to show you because it's full of rubbish. So that's what this is for. It's a little like stick-on leather pouch. I don't think it's real leather. It doesn't feel like real leather. It feels like fake leather, obviously, because if it's not real, it's fake. But yeah, it sticks onto the side down there in the footwell, and I guess you can put your phone in it, you can put some bits and pieces in it. And I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put my phone in and see if it fits it. Well, obviously it'll fit it, but see what it looks like. I don't mind this, you know. I think this is gonna be a good one. The setup's very easy, and just for this, I'm just gonna put the one on for now. But it's literally got these 2 strips of adhesive on the back. I'm gonna stick it right on here. I mean, there you go, that's stuck on. And yeah. Oh, I've got a little card come out of it. Oh, it's still white. I should have looked at first. Yeah, I understand Japanese completely. There's a little bit in English on the back, to be fair. But there you go. You got a little pouch, and you stick the bottom on. To be fair, that top is stuck on pretty tight. Obviously, you don't want to go around yanking it. Where's my phone? My phone's in my hand. So instead of my phone, we're going to be using this little light bar thing. It's going to probably turn on when it's in there. Yeah, it's for some reason being the police. I like it. I think it's cool. Oh, it's a perfect place to store my parking like a booty hole cards. And there you go. That's pretty good. It's on pretty tight. I didn't clean the surface, so that bit's coming off. But I don't mind this at all. It's fake leather pouch. If I put the other one on, I know for a fact it will stay quite nicely. I would give this a 4 out of 5 simply because I have my phone plugged in here. This is not sponsored by Pepsi. I wish it was. Obviously coming up there, CarPlay and everything. And then I leave my phone sitting here, or I leave it down there, and that could be quite useful, you know. So I'm going to keep that there. That's a solid 4 out of 5, I'd say. 3 to 4 out of 5. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, in hindsight, no, actually, I was going to say in hindsight, I should have put it on my side, but then also I'd get in the way of my legs with the clutch because I've got the world's gangliest legs. I'm a vertically enhanced individual. So, yeah, on to the next thing. So this one, I've got 2 of the same things. I really like these. I've tested it out a little bit, but there's one thing about this I really like, and I don't know if it's showing my age or if it's showing me as a person, but let me show you. Let me get them out of the bag. I'll show you about this, what I really like. More lighting, and it doesn't have any instructions. However, you don't really need instructions to work this. It's got a single button there that's just touch sensitive, which is quite nice. It's not like an actual physical button. You got a charger. You got a charger in the bag as well. And this is the bit I like most about it. The way you stick it on is Velcro. Now, you may be asking, that's such a simple thing, and this is what I mean by I don't normally think things out. Everything else that I've ever tried to stick on has just been a single piece of adhesive. Once it comes on, won't come back up. Like, you got to charge it, change batteries, it just doesn't go back on. It's really awkward. Velcro. Now, I'm not too sure on how well they're going to stick to the surfaces, so you might try to pull it off and it actually unsticks it rather than undoing the Velcro. But that's what we're here for. We're here to try. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this together and see what it looks like, see if it works. Every single time I get something that requires it to be stuck on, I either can't get it off or I can't put it on properly. So that's exactly what's going on here. I am simply confused by stick-on. Now, I'll tell you something. That's not half bad. So, obviously, as you saw, it took me a bit of time I've got to find it, get the Velcro off. See, this is exactly what I thought. It's come off with it. I don't know if that's my bad placement or what, but the Velcro is almost stronger than the adhesive. So I'm just trying to find somewhere else. I'm not doing anything dodgy, don't worry. There you go. That's something else down there. That'll work for now. You've just seen a very uncomfortable image of my face, very up close. I do apologise. Cool. Let me show you what it looks like underneath that. So I don't know whether it needs to set or something. I put it there for now so we can see it. But yeah, the adhesive just isn't like coming off. I mean, the adhesive's coming off before the Velcro is. Otherwise, I really like it. I wish there was a way of making... I don't know whether it's because of where I stuck the adhesive. There you go, that's better. So maybe it's just got to be on something a bit more flat. But no, the reason I like that, and I'm going to move it from there. I shouldn't keep moving the adhesive, but I like it because you can just touch it. So there's no like controls or anything, and you can take it off when you want to charge it. So I will be, in fact, probably using this. I'm going to give this genuinely a 5 out of 5. I don't know how long it lasts for. I don't know what it looks like in the dark. I can't find it again. I keep losing it, just showing you guys the filthiness of my car. So yeah, I really like it. I have obviously a pad with the charger here, and I've got another one of those with the charger there. So I'm going to put one down in the passenger seat, but I really like that. I think that's genuinely quite a cool bit of kit. Obviously, it's just a light. It's just from Temu, but it works. It seems good. I like that it's simple. The ones with the remotes and the buttons and stuff always are a bit of a hassle to get working, and then you got to download an app that's probably got some sort of spyware in it, and it becomes just much more of a hassle than it needs to be, whereas that's just a Velcro, touch and put on charge. So I can't complain. Honestly, I like it. I'm always looking for some sort of light under there, and that will be used. So yeah, on to the next thing, which is the best thing and the biggest thing, which is going to be quite fun to set up. And I think I'm going to put on the back window. I don't want to put on the front window. It'd be embarrassing. Let's go. You may be wondering why we're in the boot, and that's because of my last lights. Now, these might not stay, simply because they're quite out there. They're quite extroverted as far as lights can go, but they are evil light type things. Red strip, and you plug it in. Simple as that. So I'm gonna set this up, stick them on there, see how they look, and then probably, well, I might keep them just to pick up the other half from work, but then she'll probably be like, you know, she's a big corporate girl, so she probably won't be too happy, but I don't care. Let's have a look. Let's see how they go. So just for a little context, this actually took me about 10 minutes to get the stickers off the back of this. As you hear me say in a second, it's really gross adhesive, like slimy. So you can see me struggling with it there. But I thought I'd leave this in just so you can see how bad I am at doing these sort of things. But honestly, otherwise, it's pretty easy to put together. Is all the wires and everything are connected. You literally just stick it on once you can get the stickers to work. But yeah, no, that is everything. I wanted to just point out why you can just see the back of my head doing this. So peace. So first look, they're not very subtle, are they? That video may have looked like, I don't know how long I'm going to make it now, but that took about 20 minutes to get that adhesive on and off. It's incredibly sticky, really gross stuff. It was like gooey, but that's what it looks like without being turned on. So I'm going to turn it on and then come right back. You know, the worst thing about this is I really don't hate them. Obviously, being middle of the day, you can't see them too well, but it's actually really cool. I don't know, I don't think cool is maybe the right word for them, but they really don't look bad. And saying that they're from Temu as well, they're stuck on there hard. The wire is literally just the wire, goes through the middle, and I've got it plugged in up at the front up there. But yeah, I mean, let me turn the camera on so you can have a proper look at it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, let's get rid of the sun glare. I like them. I mean, I think it's definitely interesting. It's definitely something that if I do keep on, will not be plugged in all the time. But yeah, I like them. I mean, if there was like obviously I know it's very basic LEDs in there, and obviously this is just from Temu, so I don't know how much it costs, but I think they're really cool. If they were ones that did like blinking and stuff, because I've seen you can get ones like that where they like blink and that, and maybe if they were a tad smaller. I like them with the spoiler though. That's a nice little effect there. I really don't mind them, you know. I don't know if they're the cup of tea for this car, but I think they're genuinely not the worst things in the world, and I think they're quite cool. And I think if you had the right build for it, you could definitely make these work. I like them. I like them a lot. I would give these a solid 4 or 5 out of 5, because I think you can't go wrong with them, really. They're stuck on well. You can't see too much of the black bit inside. The only thing is obviously you've got the wire, but it's long enough that you can drag it around and put it in trims and stuff, so it won't be too hard to hide it away, so it's not going to come a hassle for you. The only thing I would change about the wire is maybe make it a fuse one rather than a USB plug-in, simply because then you got to plug it into a USB slot, so you're going to have it near you at some point. But also that could be a benefit, because it means you can unplug it and take them off when you need to. I think they're cool. I like them. Yeah, as you can see, as I said about the wire, I have just got a drooping strip for the middle, but you have got plenty of wire all up there to do something with, so you could definitely put around the trims and stuff, especially if you had it on the front. But obviously if you got the back, you could make it work too, definitely. And obviously if I can grab it, I keep dropping it, you got your USB as well, and it has a button on it, so you can actually plug them in and just have them turn on and off. I mean, I should have looked at that, but I didn't. But I don't mind them. I think they're all right. But anyway, guys, away from that, if you've enjoyed, please like, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 150. I'm six away from 150, which is amazing. I never thought I'd even hit over 100. I know it doesn't seem like a lot like now, but honestly, for me, who's been trying to do YouTube videos for a long time, it means a lot to even hit 100 people who want to watch my videos, and especially to hit 150. That's quite a lot of people who think about it, in the grand scheme of things. But obviously we want to keep growing, we want to keep getting up there. If you want to see more Temu videos, please like, please subscribe, please comment, please do all the bits, share it around, get everyone involved. Obviously the more we go, the more effort and time I can put into these, and then obviously the better content and the better quality content I can release out there. Right now obviously I'm working full-time, so I have very little time to do it, but when I do, I really enjoy it, and I would love to obviously do higher quality stuff for you. I'm also going to be, once again, still looking to get a project car. That I'm getting married at the moment, so the funds are tight, but as soon as I'm finished paying off for the wedding, then that's going to be a go-to. But if you have any ideas for anything to do to the Seat, please let me know, because obviously there's millions of things I can do to this car. I need to do a service on it, so if you want to see a video of me servicing it, which will be nice and boring but might actually be some information for some people, then let me know about that as well. But thank you guys again. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, it's really fun making videos, and I hope you guys enjoy as well. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week.